in England, and today we're going to be making an English breakfast. Now, I've not made one of these. I used to make them all the time, but ever since I started to lose weight, it was one thing that I've not had. But because of all the bars closed because of the pandemic, it's meant that I've not been able to go out, and I usually go, if I do have an English breakfast, I tend to go out to the pub and have them on a morning. So I'm going to make it today. I'm just going to put my contact lenses in before we start. So go and grab a drink. So just 1 second, everyone. I usually should do this before I come live, but because it's so early in the morning, I like my eyes to adjust. So bear with me just a second, and then we're going to make a start. I've put the oven on because I'm going to be actually cooking the bacon and the sausages in the oven. Now, you can actually do them in a pan if you want to do that, which would mean putting a little bit of oil in the pan. And obviously, I need some new pans at the moment, like frying pans. So I'm going to try and do everything. I've only got a small little pan that I'm going to use for the eggs. Although I could actually use my toaster that I have, which has like an egg. It has an egg thing on. So bear with me just a second. Oh. Okay, I was going to send a friend a message, but it wouldn't let me do that. So let me bear with me just 1 minute. So yeah, normally I would. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I can't see any comments. This happened yesterday, actually. Maybe it's just an update. I think it's an update. So they've got rid of the Happs. Basically, I'm using an app called Happs, guys. It's not called Happs, guys. It's called Happs, Happs. And it allows you to broadcast on lots of social media. So if you've got loads of accounts, so you've got a YouTube account, a Facebook account, Instagram, although they're still working on that one, Twitter account, what else is there? The Happs account. It brings everything together, and it'll update, it'll stream and upload to all those platforms. Okay. Now I don't know why I'm getting no people coming in. I don't know. Maybe I should restart the broadcast. I seem to get a good connection, and then when it does happen, I think I'm going to restart the broadcast. Oh wait, it's come up now. It says 3 people. Okay, at least I know it's working. Because the worst thing is whenever you go live, is not being able to see who's watching me live. So if you do come into my broadcast, either give me a reaction, like a thumbs up, put a comment in the box, just so I know. It just doesn't even have to be hi. It could be an emoji or something, just to let me know that I'm here. Okay, so it says the connection's great. Now I'm going to be using this. This is a back bacon. This is unsmoked bacon. Okay, I'm gonna do it a different way, because you usually see a lot of people cooking bacon and sausages in a pan. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put it on a tray. It's going to go in the oven, but it might take a while. So let me just take these out of the oven, and then I will bring you down, and then I'm going to show you. We're going to start making. We'll make some coffee, and she'll make the. It's too early. And we'll make the eggs and things as well. So it's going to involve eggs. It's going to involve bacon, sausages, maybe some tomatoes as well. Some people like mushrooms. I'm not going to do mushrooms because I don't have any mushrooms, but I don't particularly eat mushrooms. And eggs as well, boiled egg. They're fried eggs. Again, I'm going to try and do them healthy as well and hardly use any oil with my small pan. So let's make a start then. Hello, Caroline. Good morning. Lovely to see you. Caroline, give Caroline a follow, everyone, because she's an amazing dancer, choreographer, an all-round nice person. Okay, which you don't find many of these days. I'll be honest with you. So I'm going to put some kitchen foil onto a tray. Okay, I'm going to put both my bacon and my sausages onto the tray. I'll bring you down just so you can see this. You're going to see, it's going to be a weird shot, isn't it? Oh, 1 second. That's a bit better. So, how many pieces of breakfast? Now, I'm going to have 2. I like to fold the edges in at the side. Because if you fold the edges in at the side, any fat that drains off the meat will actually, it won't drip onto the tray. Hey, blushing. I'm looking forward to, well, the reason I'm having this is because, number one, I've not had an English breakfast for a while. I was a bit stuck for ideas. I thought, should I go for the normal cereal? And I thought, it's a bit boring. Actually, I think I'm only going to do 2, actually, because I won't have enough space. And then we're going to, the reason also I'm doing this is because I have some sausages left over from, these are British pork sausages, everybody. These are the best from Morrison's, which I actually got in a food box. It was they did a special offer, did Morrison's, where they sent you a load of food in a subscription. It's like a subscription box, but they sell them individually, and they had a sale on. I think they were just trying to get new people to sign up, and they gave a special offer. So very similar to what I do with HelloFresh and that sort of thing, but they had loads of different like cupboard stuff, and I thought it was a really good idea. So I need to get these in now, otherwise we're going to be here all night. I'm going to cook all the sausages off. Okay, do you pop your sausages? Do you pierce your sausages? I'm going to pierce the sausages. Now, you don't need any oil at all. This is why I'm doing it in the oven. Hello, you dear. How are you doing? Lovely to see you. So we're doing an English breakfast, but this is going to take a while. So I'm just going to pierce my sausages. I could have maybe used them for another dish, but I've posted up the recipes that I'm making this week. So tonight I'm doing beef sloppy joes on ciabatta with avocado and guacamole, which should be really nice. It just helps these cook a bit quicker as well, and it stops them from making that banging noise, if you know what I mean. So these are going to go in onto the top. There we go. So this is the bacon and the sausages. They're going to go in the oven. Okay. And before I do that, let me take out the other stuff of my oven. Very hot. Get these out of the way. Okay, I'm going to lift you back up. Actually. So I'm just wondering, let me just check something. I'm going to make a quick coffee. Pop that in the fridge. And then we're not going to do the eggs yet because we need to let the... in fact, I will lift you up. I will lift you up. There we go. You can all see me now. I want to get a good connection. So we just make a quick coffee. Again, my coffee machine's not working. Well, actually, I don't have any coffee pods. So if you are generous and would like to donate a coffee, you can do through a link which is in my link tree. Sorry, it's in my profile called Buy Me a Coffee. Okay, I'm so cheeky, but the thing is, I'm out of coffee pods, and I haven't been to the supermarket yet to get any. But my coffee machine's actually not very well. It's a little broken. It's not heating up properly, and it doesn't really give me a full cup of coffee. So I can't obviously test it again. Maybe it does need a good clean. I think that's possibly the reason why. So maybe I should do that first, and then see what happens. So I've got to use filter coffee. Remember the 3 S's, everybody, as well with HAPS. So if you're new to HAPS, make sure you subscribe to my broadcast, because if you just come into the broadcast, you might not be able to find me again. Some people might say that's a good thing. Some people might be wondering where I am, and I'm being like, well, I forgot to subscribe to you. So hit the subscribe button, which is, if you click on my profile name and then tap subscribe, or any my name, I think I put a chat up, a hi message. So tap on that and it should bring up my profile, and hit the subscribe button. Second thing we ask everybody to do is share out the broadcast, and this allows them, because it's a 3 S's, it's kind of a rule, share out, because it supports me, it supports you as a broadcaster as well, you as a viewer. It helps me be able to engage with you and create new ideas, because games such as like I Spy, which Caroline actually, it's Caroline's game, which is amazing, I should say. It works better when there's lots of people in the chat. I don't just do food. I don't just do quizzes as well, which you can see. But when I can actually get out, I actually like to do a lot of travel videos and things as well, and all sorts of different things. So if you have an idea, you would like me to think, well, yeah, you could do that, or even if it's a foodie thing, I don't mind doing that. Trying that recipe. And then the third thing, which is a little bit controversial, which is But sponsor me, guys. If you want to sponsor me, you can do. I don't always ask for sponsors, but you can send awards if you really like the broadcast. So if you've learned something and you feel like you want to give it a try, then any awards go to go to supporting me as a broadcaster, and it supports me doing other things as well. So which is fantastic. Excuse me. If you're watching on the replay, you can comment in the box, which is better than Periscope ever did. You couldn't do that. And you can send awards there as well. But enough about the awards. Let me just make a quick coffee. So, as I say, I'm having filter coffee today. Which mug should I use? Oh, I know which mug I should use. Caroline, if you're watching me, because it's Tuesday, I go live. Well, not I go live. Caroline goes live. And I'm going to use this mug today. This mug is going, hello. I can't see the messages. Oh, good. Caroline says I'm blushing. Yeah. Let's make some coffee. That's how I need coffee, you see. So just give me a thumbs up if you can hear me, guys. It might take a while, this breakfast. Usually in the oven, the bacon and the sausages, it'd take about 20 minutes, maybe less, depending on how your oven is. Okay, this is the coffee I'm using. This is from Aldi. This is what I'm having to use. It's a gently roasted for a unique, smooth and mild flavour. I do love the other coffee though. It's called what's it called now? It's in the really nice. I'm trying to think what it's called. It's in a nice little tub. I've shown you it before. It's not Nescafe, it's a different type of coffee. We could talk about coffee all day because I love a Turkish coffee. I've actually got some Turkish coffee. I need to make that up. So, let me know, Caroline, if you can hear me. I don't know if I can't see any comments. Just send me a message on Messenger. I don't know. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So, okay, Yudia. Yep, Yudia's on. Okay. I could bring you on the screen, Caroline, if you wanted me to. I can't remember what invite user means. Invite user or present them on the screen. Invite user. I can never remember what that invite user means. Anyway, let me just check. I can check my show live. So it's not too bad, actually, the connection. I can move right back. Look. It's still low, isn't it? Morning, everybody. I'd like to be able to try the. Oh, let me make this coffee. Let me make this coffee before I go mentally insane. So hopefully we're all well. We're having a nice day, and let me know what you've been up to today. Oh, I'm getting some messages coming through now. Okay, fantastic. Hello, Molly. Good morning. I was watching the quiz back from yesterday. It was funny, wasn't it, that quiz? Yeah, at the point when you came in and you accidentally put the comments in. Do you know what I really like about Haps? Is the fact that you can watch on the replay and you still have that great interaction. It's like that. One thing with live streaming apps is sometimes you're not sure whether, you get the good experience on a replay than you do just watching live. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm making an English breakfast. Now, I've put the sausages and the bacon into the oven, which is going to take about 10 minutes. So it just gives me time to chat to you all. We're going to do some beans. I need to get the beans out of the... This is where everything... Try not to move too much stuff. I should have got this out before. I'm going to have to move you just slightly. Where's my beans gone? Because we're going to do baked beans. We're going to have some toast. I don't know whether to have fried bread. I shouldn't have fried bread. Oops. Put you back there. So these are beans, what we're going to be using. Okay, we're back on, I think. Just check my live. These are baked beans. Okay, now these are beans in tomato sauce. Okay, they're 1 of your 5 a day. Good source of protein, and they're low in fat, and they're also vegan as well. So these are from Morrison's. It's okay, Molly, it's fine. It's fine. Let me put some milk in my coffee. So this is my coffee, guys. Let me just take this out. So yeah, should I have fried bread or not? What do we think? Probably shouldn't. But then it's a nice... If I have one little piece, I'll show you how to make it. I could use half. We'll do half. Do half, because I don't really have it that often. So we're going to make a proper start in about 10 minutes, okay? Because it doesn't take long. The problem is, as I say, if you've got sausages and bacon in the oven, it takes longer. If you do it in a pan, it could be done within 20 minutes. So I just like it in the oven because it tastes better. You don't need any oil, and yeah. Right, let me get my pans out. So I'm ready. So for the beans, you can do. I think you can do. You can put them into a put the beans into a microwavable dish and put them in the microwave if you want to. Yeah, could go in for 2 minutes. But I'm going to do 3 to 4 minutes on the hob. So let me bring you down. So I'm going to put these in. Now these are baked beans. But have we gone funny again? There we go. Let's try that. So we're going to put these baked beans in here. Now I like to cook them all off and then just reheat any extra beans afterwards. So it's quite a big English breakfast, is this? You know, get all them out of the tin. Just get rid of that tin. Okay, I'm going to lift it back up. I'm going to have to move this out of the way. Oops. Molly's having eggs and rice, and something I picked up when I was in Tokyo. I only made it. I made it when I only made. Oh, you only make it when you've got leftover rice. What's this? What's the thing you got in Tokyo? I'm intrigued. I'm just going to move this out of the way so I can actually do. You've never had beans for breakfast? Oh my word, Molly! If you ever come to if you've never been in the UK, I'm not sure. You're in Nashville, aren't you? I think I can't remember. I did look at someone's profile. I couldn't remember who it was. I can't. Seriously, I can't look at you. I might be right. I might be completely wrong, and I do apologise for that. But I remember looking at someone's profile, and they lived in Nashville. Maybe it's somebody else. Tennessee, or somewhere in Tennessee. I think it is you, Molly. I think it is you. Please tell me if I'm right. So yeah, we've got our beans. They are nice. Did a learning exchange for pottery. Okay, I'd love to see that in Pittsburgh. Sorry, yes, I do. Yes. I remember now. I'm gonna get a little pan out. 1 second. And I'm gonna then bring you down. I'm going to actually start to do this, okay? So this is the little pan that I use for when I'm making pancakes. Now, I do have a bigger pan, but it's not non-stick. So this is already, look at this, this is fading already. I do need some new pans. So we've got our beans. Sausages and bacon are in the oven. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do some fried bread. Okay, do the fried bread. So let's turn this on. As I said, because I do this first, you're gonna. Well, actually, what you're gonna do is get some bread. Fine. I'm not gonna use loads. So you're gonna get some bread. Okay. This is really, really naughty. And I'm gonna cut it into little squares. You could take the crust off if you want to take the crust off. Because I don't actually. It's just for show. This. I'm not even. Who likes their crusts? I love their crust. I love crusts. And because it's quite small, I'm going to cut it in half. So what I'm going to do now, Alexis is going to have you're going to have a heart attack watching me doing this because it's oil. I'm not doing loads. There we go. And then get rid of these crusts, and we're just going to let that fry in the pan. We'll flip this over. In Pennsylvania, yes. I heard on the news this morning about Colorado. Once again, it's not nice. If you've not seen the news, your host artist was a wonderful cook. Ooh, what did he? Was it he, male, she, female? Not that it matters these days. So I'm just gonna turn them over. I'm gonna put one slice of toast bread in the toaster because you can have it with jam. I think we're gonna have jam and butter on our toast. Let me know what you like on your toast. Where's my little flipper then? So you want to soak the oil into the fried bread. I'm only doing a little bit. Shouldn't really add any more in. Because 1 tablespoon is I want it nice and crispy though. Just let that soak, and I'm just going to let that. Oh, she was happy to teach you. Okay. I've never been to America. I'd love to visit America one day. I know it's such a big place. It's I think a lot of people when they say they want to go to America, it's like you can't go to just America because it's huge. You've got to really be specific at where you're going in America. It's like saying if you're going to Europe, it's like, well, where are you going in Europe? Or the United Kingdom is part of Europe as a continent, and there's this is what people got confused between like the European Union and Europe. Europe is a continent, like America is a continent. But you probably know this already, but a lot of people don't. It's like South America is actually in America because the continent is America. It's like North America, South America. When people talk about America, they usually mean the North America, but there's also South America as well. And then a lot of people forget about Canada. So we're just going to I forgot what my point was, but yeah, you need to be specific, don't people, about where you're going to. Like, I'd love to go to. I like to go to Tennessee and places like that. I'm more of that sort of southwest sort of guy with my dancing that I do, and I think Caroline, you said somebody said they were going to Nashville. I know it was another friend, another teacher was going to Nashville. I'd like to go to Nashville. It'd be amazing. I'm going to do it this way. Caroline, I don't want to give your QR code to the world. You gained 6 pounds in 2 weeks. Wow. It's so easy, isn't it, to put on this is my treat, my breakfast treat. And after this, we're going to do the eggs. I'm going to put a lot of people like warm toast, but I like really cold toast because it's easy to put butter on and jam. So I'm going to do that now. Let me make sure my toast is on. I'm going to get a plate. I'm going to start to warm my beans through as well. So let me turn that on. So these are just beans. These are baked beans in tomato sauce. Let me get my eggs ready. I might have 2 eggs, I think. Yeah, we're going to have 2 fried eggs. Okay. How's the connection, guys? Let me know in the chat. I'm going to turn over my sausages and bacon. It's nice and crispy. Oh, the sausage is looking good. Oh, yeah, the bacon's looking good as well. The sausages are going to need a little bit longer. But they're looking good. Okay. Now you could have black pudding on your English breakfast if you want to, which is basically sheep's blood, which is I've never actually made it before, but I'm not doing that. You can have mushrooms as well. So what else can you have? Oh, there you go. So they're starting to. There we go. That's what you want. Nice and crispy. I'm just doing these for show. Okay. You don't really want them too brown, but you want them nice and crispy. You're probably all wondering, well, won't they be cold by the time you eat your breakfast? A little bit, yes. However, when you put the beans over the top, they'll just heat up anyway. They'll warm up through the other food. I really like these little pans. If you ever invest in a pan, just get a little one, because it cuts your portion size down for a start, cuts your oil size down. Obviously not with fried bread, but with other things. I actually had that on really high, so let me turn that down. I'm going to take these off. Okay, so here's our little fried breads. Okay, we're going to do the egg next. Now I've got a ring, which I'm going to use. My toast is done. Really good. Invest in these rings because they cook your eggs to perfection. So here's my toast. It's a lot of bread, I know, but we're going to put some butter and jam on these. This smells really nice. So you can either let the bread cool down, little tip for you, just waft it to one side. Put some margarine on here. You all want an English breakfast now, don't you? Put that to one side. I like my toast cold. Just give that beans a stir. Let's put a lid over the eggs. Just helps them cook on the top and steam a bit more. A little tip. Okay. So I'm not having loads. This is just a quick breakfast. It uses a lot less oil. Okay, that shouldn't really help. Yeah, this is the trouble though. It's going to get it out of the. It's stuck. Now, what I did with the crumpets, do you remember, is I turned it over and then it just sort of dripped down. Possibly don't need to use that if you don't want to. Let's just I'm still getting used to these, but they do stick to the. It's very hot. Okay, it's not the best egg. I think we're just going to do it with. We're going to do it without the thing next. You just flip that over. It's the worst egg ever. I just thought I'd try it. It obviously didn't work, so I've lost my flipper. There it is. That egg looks really good, but I'm just going to flip it over for just 30 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, not the best egg. Let's try again. Hi Kimberly, how are you doing? Good morning. Let's do it properly, shall we? Do a proper egg. Let me have that other egg because it does look nice. As a tester. Look at that egg. Oh. Let me put it on a separate plate. I've lost me. I want just to test the eggs just to check they work. Eggs are so good for you. Oh, it's delicious. Right, let me check on the bacon and the sausages. I think they're done. Yep. Oh, look at these. So you might want to leave the sausages a little bit longer, but I'm happy with them. So here's our sausages. Some crispy bacon. Oh, this. Oh, you need to see this in a minute, everyone. What we've got so far: crispy bacon, sausages, toast, fried bread. Gonna put the egg on. Put that to one side. Then we're gonna have the. Okay, this is not the best egg. I think it's on too high. So we're going to do another one. That's my other egg. Let me just do another. I usually make my eggs, you see, in the toaster now, so. Okay, that might be a little bit better this time. Stir my beans. I know. This is the best thing about cooking, though. It's real. It's happening right now. It's not, you know, I don't like the videos on YouTube where they're all, you know, you do this right, you do this. Yes, you want it to be cooked, but, you know, I want to show you that everything in life, you know, do you think really that they did it first time round correctly and everything? They obviously didn't. They had to learn somewhere. So you might be a cook. You might be watching this and you're thinking, oh, I want to learn how to make that, but I don't want to do it. At least you can try and know where to, if something was to go wrong, how to fix it. And the pan the pan was really high, so this is a lot better egg. Look at that egg. Oh. Would you like an egg sandwich? Okay, I'll send you an egg sandwich. And then the beans will be the last thing to go on. Oh, this is looking nice. Move this other egg. That looks good. Don't break it, Aiden. Don't break the egg. It's stuck. Oh, yeah. Now to flip that over if you want to, or should I just leave it? Let's just leave it, because that looks perfect. Come on, get on to my thing. You want to see? Look, guys. It's the perfect egg. And this is done as well. So let's add our beans. Oh. You can't beat a full English breakfast. A few more. And take that off. So there we have it, guys. That is our full English breakfast. Hello, Randy. I bet you could eat that right now. You're going to catch up on the replay. Okay, Randy, no problem. You're doing really well on your referral, by the way. So keep it up. Well done. So there we go. We've got our baked beans in tomato sauce. We've got our buttered toast. You could have jam with that if you wanted to. We've got 2 slices of English bacon, 2 sausages, 2 eggs, and fry bread. Let me have a little taste of this. Oh, hear that crunch. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to go in these, guys. Thank you for watching. I shall see you later. Tonight we'll make them. This is delicious. Tonight we're making sloppy joes. You can smell it. I'm sending some over to you. So there we go, guys. See you soon, guys. Take care. Have a great day. Bye. Remember to share, like, subscribe, and